Yes, we're gonna react to MR.POKKE. He has a video that came out yesterday, about 15 hours ago, about HSR. Basically says is actually let's go look at the title really quickly. What does it say? As global passive saved Honkai Star Rail.
And the Hoyoverse has truly outdone
Okay, let's rewind it a little bit.
Honkai Star Rail has reached a monumental milestone with its second anniversary, and the Hoyoverse has truly outdone itself with the celebratory rewards. Players have been gifted an incredible 30 free pools, a free selection between two top-tier
30 free pools
units, Ranmei or Luocha.
Oh yeah, sorry about the quality of my mouth movement, but we gotta get this done, so we're gonna react to MR.POKKE right now.
As well as a brand new 50-50 rework which mitigates the frustration of losing a banner pool, making high rarity characters more accessible than ever before for both new and veteran trailblazers to have an easier time strengthening their teams. This update continues to show why Hoyoverse truly listens to their player base, consolidating its position as the best gacha in the market. One could definitely say
cover my mouth.
Yet, despite all these generous rewards and improvements, the true highlight of the second anniversary was the review of Castorice. More specifically, the review of Castorice and the global passive. As a anticipated second anniversary.
I'm gonna be honest, I was distracted by my mouth. So I just did not catch anything he said right then, but I'm assuming he's saying HSR is good. We're getting a what is it called? We're getting, I can't even think straight. We're getting an anniversary update, basically 30 free pools and all that. So there's actually genuine reasons to log into the game, is what he's saying, I think.
This reunit, the groundbreaking global passive buff has fundamentally transformed Honkai Star Rail for a better game than ever before. With her arrival, the game has not only addressed some of its most pressing games.
I should clarify, he made a different video about his CN account that I guess has Castorice on it, or maybe he's tried Castorice already. So we're gonna get her later on the this month on the 8th. But I'm not gonna play personally. I'm part of the movement of Castorice global passive is not a good thing, so I won't be playing. But that's why we're reacting to MR.POKKE today. And I have a petition in the description below if you want Castorice to be free and not paid, so everyone can have the global passive. Or maybe we could even make a compromise with Hoyoverse, like exchange the 30 free pools for Castorice instead of nickel and diming their customers. But anyway, let's continue.
Also set a new standard for long-term balance and player engagement. In a sense, global passive saved Honkai Star Rail. As always,
saved. That was a really strong saved.
Despite its success, Honkai Star Rail has faced several challenges over time, with power creep, HP inflation, and lackluster storytelling becoming increasingly problematic. As
he admits the story is not that great.
Older units struggled to remain viable, frustrating long-time veterans and casuals alike. HP inflation further made this issue even worse, making enemies excessively tanky and battles overly drawn out, which often diminished the depth of combat. Additionally, while the game featured beautifully crafted narratives, certain story
this is a commercial one. He admitted power creeps in the game. Nice. Can we skip this? Oh yeah.
Certain story arcs suffer from pacing issues and underwhelming stakes, leaving some players disengaged, as we have seen from the black screens, minimal camera movements, as well as a lack of cutscenes. However, with the introduction of Castorice and her global passive buff, this provided a revolutionary solution to these issues. Instead of merely introducing another overpowered generic character, Hoyoverse implemented a mechanic that fundamentally completely changed how players approach.
But it's paid, buddy. It's paid. The 30 free pools doesn't guarantee Castorice, so why are you praising it? Why are you praising it? I mean, I hope this is April Fool's because he did upload it like what, like 13, 15 hours ago, which I don't know if that was yesterday, but it could have still been April 1st. I hope this is an April Fool's joke.
Team building and combat, fostering a healthier balance across the entire game.
Healthy about okay, no, he's trolling. He's trolling. He would not have said healthy if he wasn't trolling. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Okay. Oh my god.
Counteracts the growing power creep by making team
There's no way it's not an April Fool's joke.
And this is obvious to those who truly understands Honkai Star-Rail and MiHoYo's genius game planning, unlike all of those other tourist creators. Previously underutilized units like Bailu and Japart now have a renewed purpose, as the ability to temporarily avoid defeat allows for more creative and variable team comps. This ensures that the meta doesn't revolve solely around newer, stronger units, but instead encourages strategic planning and synergy between different team members. Don't believe me? Take a look at the poor casual player base who lacks the ability to sustain properly using the free-to-play sustains from version 1.
Yes, I did do that on purpose.
Some are still using links. Or other players who have invested their time and effort into units last time, such as a E2 inhibitor Lumning. Now back then, this was not a problem and these units were able to perform exceptionally well back in those days. But
does anyone else feel like he's just saying a bunch of fluff? Like he's just saying he's just saying stuff. He's not explaining anything. He just said Castorice is good and kept going with other tangents, a different tangent about the elements of an RPG game or a free RPG game. What's the point of the video now? He said his piece. I don't know. Maybe someone needs to explain that part to me.
Because of HP inflation and power creep, units like E2 and Inhibitor today is basically already a retired old uncle with nowhere to go, no retirement house to go to, and bro does not even have a pension fund. But thankfully, by the glory of Castorice and Horrorverse, all players will now have a much greater.
Why are we talking about pension funds?
The gaps between pay to wins and free to plays, allowing the entire community to share their joy and happiness for the endgame content. Some might even say, gone are the days where your E2 deals have run out of sustain, run out of skill points, and run out of life to finally go through to the memory of
again, after a paywall, you can't get that unless you get through the paywall first. That's so dumb. Please just sign the petition. Oh my god.
The days where units get one shot and have the cursed hope of failing to fail in time. Gone are the days where Fu Xuan takes a 10,000 HP nuke and instantly disintegrates to Necro's ultimates. At the end of the day, you never have to worry about which unit to pull or who has more value ever again, when you can simply just pull on any unit with a global passive, never fearing their usage bringing power creep for the remainder of Honkai Star Rail's career. Now, Honkai Star Rail's narrative stakes has also been extremely high, but the gameplay sometimes failed to reflect that tension. With Castorice's global passive, combat now carries a greater sense of urgency and strategic importance. The global passive perfectly captures the ideas of characters pushing beyond their limits, fitting seamlessly within the game's overarching themes of perseverance and fate, as the Trailblazers strive for a path better for all of the Astral Express and the.
He's glazing, bro.
By giving players
he's glazing like no tomorrow.
Oh. Do you need groceries? Yes. Does your family agree on which groceries?
Here's an ad again. There you go.
Universe. By giving players an extra chance in battle without making them feeling overpowered, this mechanic from the global passive enhances both storytelling and gameplay immersion. Now, key moment in fights, whether against formidable foes in the simulated universe or major story bosses in Amphorius, it will feel much more cinematic and intense.
It's basically just a review of Castorice's abilities, right?
Before ultimately
that's what he's doing
against the foes that you will face in your story. The implementation of Castorice's,
but also glazing at the same time.
Made a tremendous impact.
How do you glaze it?
The excitement around
how do you glaze this?
Strategies, optimize synergies between your various team members, as well as meta shifts, has led to a surge in discussions among players, content creators, and theory crafters. Online forums, Reddit discussion, Twitch streams and YouTube analysis have been buzzing with the breakdown on how to best utilize this global passive, just showing how much Hoyoverse understands the importance of keeping the player base engaged beyond just playing the game.
Okay, that's another troll. He's definitely baiting. that is some masterclass baiting right there.
Love for Honkai Star Rail ever since day one, consistently bringing refreshing perspectives and viewpoints that brings our community ever tighter.
There's no way he's serious.
Gacha game in the market all together as a happy family. As expected,
happy
are truly visionaries, using global passive to create countless opportunities for
no, this is way over the top.
Our favorite Star Rail creators.
This is way over. Please say April Fools. Please say April Fools.
Is its abilities to manage live service games effectively, setting them apart from other industry titles. Many other gacha games right now struggle to maintain player interest after a game's launch. Just take a look at their lackluster patch updates with minimal rewards and a dwindling player base. And let's not even talk about the revenue projections. Thankfully, Hoyoverse has excelled in continuously providing fresh content.
Oh my god, this is so insane. It's like prop up, criticize, glaze, criticize, glaze, criticize. The video's not consistent, but you know, I mean, Star Rail is in a duality like that, where it's a good time waster, but it also is not. It's not the best use of your time or money as a game. You know, it's just, I like the game, but it's got its problems and monetization you know, issues. It's just not. It's not. It's not my favorite game by far. Even though it's one of games in my or was in my rotation. It was HSR, Arc Knights, and Arc Knights is predatory too, by the way. But yeah, it was Arc Knights, HSR. I forget the other one. I used to play Genshin for a while, but it's not. I don't do that anymore. I'm just gonna keep my mouth covered because it's not even tracking. Used to do that. Apex. I used to get on Apex. It's not a gacha though. It is a free to play though, and right now I'm doing the First Descendant, and that has its own issues, but it's not as predatory as like a gacha system where it's all chance. You can just straight up buy stuff on their store, so I think it's a little better, even if the prices are a little hefty. You know, at least you can just buy the stuff right out. It's not as predatory, even though I still deem it a predatory game. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the First Descendant doesn't prey on your ability to pay for things, and that you're not missing out if you don't get the newest skin, because it does feel like that. Sometimes, like, your friends show up with the new skin or new emote or whatever, and you're like, oh, I don't have any money right now. But, you know, for most people, it's not a big deal. You get like paid the next Friday or whatever. You can pick up the item. But it's just like, it's all predatory when it's free to play. You're the product, you know, all that jazz. And spend responsibly. Don't give into FOMO if it's like not a big deal. If you can live without it, don't purchase the thing. Don't go into debt, you know. Yeah, just be responsible with your money. However, you know, if you're going through something and you feel like you need that little emote or whatever is going to give you that little boost of endorphins, and you know the next payday is coming up, just don't worry about it. You know, that's what I would like to say. But for me, I have to be better about that and not spend as much, because I'm into photography now, gaming photography, and a lot of games come with like DLC or skins or whatever, and it makes for good photos. So I have to make sure that I'm spending in the right places and not spending above my means either as a photographer, and that's really hard to do. Even just normal photography, like buying a camera, you know, it's hard not to spend above your means in photography. But yeah, anyway. Tangent aside, we'll keep on with the MR.POKKE video.
Honkai Star Rail's dominant market share in the gacha space for decades to come, with ideas such as global passives. The introduction of Castorice and a global passive exemplifies how well Hoyoverse understands pacing and long-term player retention, listening to the entire player base rather than simply releasing new characters or events without much thought. Hoyoverse ensures that every major update serves a purpose beyond just monetization.
No way he said that. No way he said above monetization. Castorice is monetization. What are you talking about? What are you saying, Mr. Pokey?
Now, this approach has earned them immense goodwill from the community, as players appreciate when developers prioritize meaningful content over mere cash grabs. Now, do consider this. Why will Hoyoverse introduce a unit with a global passive, if not to universally...
Seriously, say April Fools. Say April Fools right now.
Elaborate planning, ensuring that no one is
sorry, it's storming.
benefits,
a big old noise.
Improving the experience for the casual player base as well as the veteran player base. To think otherwise would be to overlook the sheer generosity of a feature designed to aid those struggling the game's more challenging content. Some might even say you would be greedy and stupid for thinking otherwise.
He said the line, he said greedy and stupid. He's making fun of himself. Okay, that's fair. That's funny.
Since Castorice would be a future-proof and permanent unit investment upgrade.
He showed a slide of Silver Wolf.
Awaits Honkai Star Rail as well as the entire community.
He's trolling with this video. Please say April Fools at the end. It would be so funny.
To innovation, balance, and player enjoyment. By introducing a mechanic that enhances strategic depth, revitalizes underutilized characters, and fostering community engagement, Hoyoverse has once again proven why they remain one of the most respected developers in the gacha industry. As Honkai Star Rail continues to evolve, players can undoubtedly look forward to more updates that maintain this level of excellence.
How long is this video?
Feedback, values creativity,
he's still yapping.
Delivers high quality content. The future of both the game and Hoyoverse as a whole looks incredibly bright. And the success of this update only reinforces what many have already known, that Hoyoverse is in a league of its own when it comes to crafting unforgettable gaming experiences, and no other gacha comes close to its achievements.
Oh my god, he's trolling so hard. It's so obvious.
But most of it unwarranted.
You can't make it that obvious.
Familiar with a developer who genuinely plays and enjoys their own game and makes changes based on their philosophy rather than focusing purely on profit. This is a company that won Best Mobile Game for years. So if a developer like this, enjoying Honkai Star Rail will only get easier.
Okay, sorry about that.
Hail Global Passive, hail Honkai Star Rail, hail Hoyoverse. As always, if you have enjoyed this content, please hit the like and subscribe button. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next time. Peace out.
You can't make it up. You can't make that up. Please say it at the end. Please. Yes.
Have you started your taxes and had to quit when your refund?
You won't die if you try, you just